Welcome to Where's your pandathon? Where is your
there we go.
panda now?
The button was hiding me.
Don't let it. That's not
Too
okay.
bad.
I don't appreciate when the button hides you.
I've learned of the existence of extra skeletal bones.
What do you mean?
Ones that aren't attached to your skeleton. They exist.
Such as?
Well, like if you have a floating rib or something.
You've never heard of a floating rib?
Well, I still assume that it's because it was attached at one point, but they have a word for it. It's just called extra skeletal.
Yeah.
It's like interesting.
Why are you so interested in skeletons? Is it because we did that deleted episode?
I'm looking at bones a lot now, yeah.
Okay, so we did a deleted episode on H3H3 just because we decided that we didn't really have enough to say on the subject. It had already been kind of talked about to death. This is Ethan.
This is Ethan.
This is Ethan.
This is Ethan.
This is Ethan. It's still good.
It's like mouth silk.
This feels mean.
Yeah, this feels mean. This feels mean. I planned for this to be funnier. Let's just wrap it up.
Yeah, but the I'm gay thing, I mean, I'm proud of that.
Well, the main reason is bones are their money, and worms are also their money.
No, that's not. We're not. No, that's from some game or some shit, right?
No, it's from, I Think You Should Leave.
I think you should leave.
Oh. I can.
No. Stick around. Stick around. I'm not done putting you on the hot seat. This is the hot seat. You feeling warm? You feeling
It's already hot outside. Can it be like
Oh
the
my
air-conditioned seat?
It's like 40
Why not?
degrees Celsius outside. Actually, 42 degrees Celsius up here in Canada land. All of Canada land. The entirety of Canada land.
You're saying it wrong.
It's
It's actually
42
Canada.
No, it's Canada land.
No, it's Canada. Because we're Canadian.
We should rename Canada to Canada's Wonderland.
That would be very confusing for everybody.
And then maybe Paramount will come by Canada and fix it up and rename the provinces after movies.
No.
I want to live in Top Gun Canada's Wonderland.
Everything is going to turn out like Marine Land.
No, I want to live in Top Gun. Can you make that happen?
No.
I'm going to get into politics, and Paramount will be in touch.
Sure they will. I don't know how we're going to get into Top Gun. He's still going to learn how to cook better.
What does Top Gun have to do with that?
You don't even know how to gun.
I don't need to. They're just going to rename the provinces after movies. I don't got to do anything. I'm just going to live in the province of Top
a place
Gun.
named Top Gun.
Yeah, Paramount's going to buy Canada's Wonderland, the country, and they're going to rename the provinces and territories after movies. So I want to live in Top Gun.
Okay.
What were you up to? Anything fun?
No.
YouTube shorts?
Probably.
I thought YouTube shorts were bad.
I know, and my thing that blocks YouTube shorts is no longer blocking YouTube shorts. Oh, it's blocking shorts again. Nice.
I guess it broke yesterday.
It must have broken, yeah.
Why do you want to block YouTube shorts? Let's talk about it.
Because it's so easy to just sit there and hit the down arrow. You don't even need to have your hand on your mouse. You just sit there and be like, ugh.
Even now, when they're all like AI voiced and garbage, you're still watching them?
That's the thing. You hit down arrow like 5 times to go past all the garbage, and then there's every now and then one. It keeps you around. It keeps you looking. And I honestly think YouTube Shorts are ruining YouTube. Because now it's all just stupid TikTok brain rot content and like AI lists.
For a while, they were trying to get people to make TV shows in shorts forms.
How do you make a fucking TV show in a minute?
Who knows?
Not even a minute. They only used to be like 30 seconds.
It'll just be in like little bits, right?
I guess so.
And the ones that are longer, a little bit more long form, they're still like fucking vertical, which is stupid. I don't want to watch my media
I can't watch
vertically.
Yeah, could you imagine watching like a film in vertical?
Dude, I didn't watch it in vertical, but I watched the movie 2012, which is already not the best movie, but I watched the movie 2012 on a PSP.
Bad enough.
On a PSP.
Oh my god. On a PSP? You might as well have just closed your eyes for a while.
It came with it. PSP had its own video format.
Yeah, I know, which was ridiculous.
Commercials used to be now available on DVD and UMD.
On DVD and PSP.
And there was a real push for it from Sony. What does UMD stand for?
Universal Media Device?
Maybe.
What is that? Sony,
I don't know.
UMD. What is it? Universal Media Disc.
Oh, okay.
It's so stupid. It's like a disc in plastic.
Well, yeah. It's a little CD in plastic.
I know, but it's kind of ridiculous to me.
Why?
Why is it even on a CD at that point?
Maybe you could fit more graphics on it, and that's why they were doing that. because the
But the
PSP,
PSP
had
ran
some
like
crazy
shit.
graphics, but it had crazy graphics. There's some great
Yeah,
looking
but it
games on
ran
the
like
PSP.
shit. I remember sitting there trying to play Prince of Persia one time, and the load times were like 15 minutes.
Well,
It's
then you
crazy.
had a bad PSP. I had like a PSP 3000. Maybe the first generation
rich kid
PSP
over
was
here.
caca. Nah, that's just the model that was out at the time. Or maybe it was
Yeah.
2000. It's whatever one was the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater one. No, not Snake Eater. Metal Gear Solid.
I remember that ass.
It's not Portable Apps. Peace Walker. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
Do you like my Snake voice?
It's more like Old Man Snake.
Well, it's still Snake.
It's still more like Old Man Snake from Metal Gear Solid 4 at the very end. Before he CQC hugs Big Boss.
Get into a huge fight and then hug.
Nah, he goes to fight.
Anti-war.
Nah, he decides he's, oh my god, it's Big Boss. I'm gonna fucking CQC you. And then Big Boss is just like, nah, and like CQCs him back into a hug.
That's cute. But Snake is Big Boss.
No, he isn't.
Wait, no, never mind. Snake, never mind. Yeah, Big Boss is the woman.
No, that's the boss.
Oh, that's the boss? Who's Big
Yeah.
Boss then?
Big Boss is Snake from
A clone.
before.
Clone of Snake.
No, Big Boss is the Snake who was
And then Snake
in...
is a clone of Big Boss.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. That's right.
Snake
it's all very
is the one
confusing
from
to
Metal
me.
Gear Solid in the futuristic times. Big Boss is the one from the 60s that went on to form Foxhound and terrorist crap. He became bad. Don't even get me started on Mama and her character. Don't even get me started on Mama.
Wait, Mama is from Death Stranding.
No, I think Mama's from Metal Gear Solid 4, and that's what Snake is calling her, but she was the lady in Metal Gear Solid 3 that teamed up with Big Boss and was like another espionage person from another country. Remember the lady on the motorcycle in Metal Gear Solid? Snake Eater 3?
I never really played a lot of those.
You suck. Tell me about Death Stranding.
There was a woman named Mama in Death Stranding who had a ghost baby.
Yeah, I think you're right. Did you ever see her music video that's basically just Weapon of Choice with Christopher Walken, but it's her?
The actual woman or like
The actual woman. Apparently
the
that
3D
video
woman.
that video is why Kojima cast her. What's her name?
Mother, woman, lady. Her name is Lady.
No, it's not. Margaret Qualley. Yeah, he saw this and he was like, I need her in Death Stranding. She's winking a lot. He saw her do all the weird eye shit and he was like, I need this. I need this. I need her eyes. You know, it's funny that you mentioned Death Stranding because I was going to mention Death Stranding Part 2.
The real important thing that to get from this is that she did all of that in like weird shoes, like high kicks and stuff like that in like short heels. That's got to be kind of tough.
Bro, John Cleese did it.
Ooh, running upstairs with them too. Damn. She's got laser hands in the what? She is the weapon of choice. So how do you practice for this? Just go around gyrating your body in weird ways and like being generally weird?
No, that's dance. Have you never seen contemporary dance? Reminds me of sex.
Like actual sex?
No.
I was about to say, that's not any sex that I've ever been having.
The music video reminds me of sex. And now I'm sending you sex.
Oh, that guy. His name is Sex. I remember that guy.
Yeah.
What's your name? Sex.
Obviously, she can dance better than sex. I think his mother's there in the crowd watching him. Yeah, the mother is there. He is sexy. He is sexy. You'll see. But we were going to talk about Death Stranding. Because you mentioned Death Stranding, but I was going to talk about Death Stranding anyway. So how crazy is that? I somehow forgot that Death Stranding is coming out tomorrow. Part 2. Death Stranding Part 2 is coming out tomorrow. Were you aware of this? Or in 2 days?
Is it actually coming out tomorrow?
It is. Or
Really?
in 2 days. But we can't play it.
Why?
It's because it's a PS5 exclusive.
Oh,
And
ew.
we've got to wait like several
Fuck
months
PS5
now
exclusive.
for like a PC version, which they haven't even announced yet, but who knows? But screw you, PC players. It's PS5 time. Garbage console. Couldn't buy one when I wanted one because of the scalpers, and boy, did they save me a lot of money.
Scalp City.
It
Did
has
you want
not
to play
been.
5 different Spider-Man games and FIFA?
No.
Buy this thing. It's $1,000 to do that.
Yeah, it was wild, the price for that thing in Canada.
Insane.
I would have bought it early on with the FOMO hype early on, but the scalpers made it so for like 2 years you could never find it in store here. So it's whatever. I stopped caring about it, never got it, and then they started releasing their games on PC anyway.
You know what's
I was
really,
getting all
really
excited
sad?
to stream it. Blah.
You know what's
What?
really sad about the PS5 and like PlayStation in general? Bloodborne. Because I would love to play Bloodborne at 60 FPS. You can't.
It's not on it?
No, you can play it, but it's still locked to 30 FPS.
I wonder
And
why
it's
that
like,
is.
okay, consoles need to go. Like, what actual fucking pile of shit decided 30 FPS was the lock?
It makes me
Seriously.
kind of like
It makes me sick.
nauseous and gives me a bit of a headache. Most games don't, but for some reason the frame rate of that game on the PS4
Terrible.
is really, really sickening to me. And I just
It's
can't
awful.
play it because
and
of
you know
it.
what? It's not any better with better hardware. That's just how fucking awful the game was programmed. And whoever's decision that was, again, like I say this a lot, but you should never work in game design or game development ever again.
It must have been for
30
something.
FPS lock?
It must
Get
have
rid
been
of some
for
of the
something.
garbage in the environment.
There's got to be something in there that they couldn't part with. Maybe it's Unreal, because Unreal 5 is poop.
It's all the ridiculous effects that they throw in there because
All the ray
everybody
tracing and stuff.
loves motion blur. I would rather see the game for like what it is at 60.
Yeah, we always turn that off.
Yeah, I turn all those settings off so I can play the game in like a stable frame rate. But then you get on PlayStation and it's just like, okay, I'm getting a headache. Anybody that plays games like this, it's like, please never update because you'll never be able to go back to that.
Never update.
Yeah, never update because you'll never
Always
be able to
pirate.
go back to seeing. I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
Everybody else does. That one dude's all like, pirate everything now. Louis something. Don't kill games. Don't kill video games.
Louis
Louis
Rossman.
Rossman? What's his name?
No way. That guy's like the Apple repair guy.
What do you mean?
You just said Louis something. I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
is him.
what?
He's
Is it
not just the
actually
Apple
Louis
repair
Rossman?
guy anymore. Yeah.
If you want to preserve your piracy. Wow, that was a Freudian slip if I ever heard it.
Okay, so here's one of his recent videos. Louis Rossman, Mr. Apple. He's Mr. Apple, right?
I think so, yeah.
Here's the title. Netflix puts AI ads in paid tier. Pirate everything
Oh.
at this point.
Okay, yeah. No, I agree.
Piracy is completely justified. Louis tries Netflix and remembers why.
I pay you for a streaming service. Why am I getting ads at all, let alone AI ads? I just want to sit there and watch a 30-minute video. I don't want 5 fucking ads all the way through it.
Everybody's doing it. Here's another video. Streaming was a mistake. Piracy is the answer.
It really is, actually.
Linus says ad block is piracy. Or is it?
It's not piracy.
It's not piracy.
It's me getting use of the service that I essentially paid for when I first signed up, and then they
Yeah.
increased the price by 2 times or 3 times now at this
Yeah.
point, and I'm getting ads. So fuck
Yeah.
that.
When I want to support a creator's video and like let the ads run or whatever, it's driving me crazy now getting like 5 ads on a 15-minute video. It just feels like you're barely getting into it and it's time for the next ad.
And it's like some fucking car commercial or something that nobody can afford,
Or some AI commercial. Some bullshit Coca-Cola AI commercial or Rocky 4 dude with the armpit sweat spraying everywhere. That's AI.
is that Old Spice?
Yeah, you've seen that, right?
That was AI. I thought that was like an old commercial.
No.
No.
That's AI Dolph Lundgren.
I was about to say Dolph Lundgren's probably a little bit old now.
It's AI Dolph Lundgren.
That's kind of sad.
He probably doesn't care. He got the paycheck.
Yeah, but now they're going to be able to use him for anything they want for the rest of eternity, and he's not going to get paid for anything.
Oh, they're going to do it to your pretty face, too.
Then I can sue
You're
them.
going to be the new Bonzi Buddy.
Yes. Please, I want that, actually. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, you should be the new Bonzi Buddy.
How's it going? I'm Bonzi Buddy.
You could do that. I'd install you.
Hello, I am Bonzi Buddy.
You are. And you will
Just the
be.
way that it used to talk was like nostalgic.
People used to install it everywhere. They'd install it at school.
Oh,
It
I
was
know.
definitely marketed to kids.
You know, what was my favorite thing about
trick
going to
one.
school?
What?
Trying to install as many toolbars as you possibly can on the deep freeze computers, because it doesn't
Oh.
matter what happens; it'll be all be wiped when you restart it anyway.
Deep freeze computers. What's that?
I think that's what they used to call it. It was like a program called Deep Freeze, where it would like clone what they have, and every time you would start the PC, it would just be like a clone of what they had, and no matter what you did, it would
Oh.
delete everything.
except for like whatever your student folder.
Yeah, other than your student folder.
I think we had that
And that's
too.
it. So everybody would be installing as many toolbars as they possibly can, and they're just like, yeah, check it out. I have less than 7 pixels of real estate to browse the internet now.
Y'all terrible. That's crazy.
Why? There was nothing else to do. Everybody was always playing on ilovemath.com or something. I can't remember what it was. There was a whole bunch of websites that you could play games on. If it had games in the title of it or anything, then it would be blocked immediately. So there's like freemathpuzzles.com or something like that.
Do you know what wasn't blocked?
And it was just a whole bunch of Flash games.
Do you know what wasn't blocked at my school?
Newgrounds?
Newgrounds? Something Awful, and E-Bombs World.
Oh no. Those are what should be blocked. I'm surprised they weren't blocked.
But Death Stranding 2, I guess we'll play it sometime next year, and we'll know everything that happens ahead of time. Or actually, we probably won't know everything that happens ahead of time because it's a Kojima game. So you gotta wait for the theses. The thesi?
The theses?
Wait for the YouTube theses on Death Stranding 2.
All right, everybody, hand in your theses.
Yeah. And fuck you and your PS5. I don't have a PS5.
Seriously, yeah.
Fuck you. Go play Death Stranding 2. I can't play Death Stranding 2, but you can play Death Stranding 2.
No, I can't.
Not you. I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
Don't forget to subscribe if you love your PS5. And we'll see you next time. Trying to wink. It don't work. Yo, fix my winking.